Telemeditsiin on info- ja kommunikatsioonitehnoloogia võimaluste kasutamine tervishoiuteenuste osutamisel, kui protsessi osapooled on füüsiliselt eraldatud.
Nimme ruutlihase venitamiseks kõnni kätega toengpõlvituses maksimaalselt nii ühele küljele, kui sa saad, ja seejärel vaju tuharatega taha alla kandadele istesse, tundes siin tugevat venitust alaseljast paremal.
Tere päevast, on olemas probleem, D-vitamiini puudus, peaaegu 3 korda normist vähem. Lugesin internetist, et tarbida D-vitamiini on parem kompleksis K-vitamiiniga. Kas on vaja teha K-vitamiini taseme analüüsi või suure tõenäosusega on mul puudus juba olemas? K-vitamiini defitsiit esineb väga harva, selleks on vaja raskeid häireid koikide ainete imendamisel. D- ja K-vitamiine soovitatakse võtta koos sellepärast, et nad on rasvlahustuvad, aga see ei ole kohustuslik. K-vitamiini saamiseks peab lihtsalt köögivilju sööma. Nii et võtke D-vitamiini rahulikult vaatamata K-vitamiinile. Kas siin grupis on keegi, kellel on Menieri haigus või vertigo, mis on seotud selle haigusega, kes kuidas ravib, milliseid nootropseid preparaate praegu kasutatakse? Millised on pealemõtt-testid olemas, peajusoonde toonus, audioloogia, kas on Eestis üldse doktor, kes saaks täisulatuses seda probleemi uurida? Mulle ka tehti mõtt ja harjutusi, nad saadavad niigi. Mind ka saateti Magdalenasse harjutusi tegema. Pärast neid mul hakkas halvem olla, eriti kui vaatan vasaku silmaga vasaku poole hakkab eriti halb. Mul oli ka paar korda vertigohoog, tehti mõtt ja kirjutati välja vertimetti, kui algab kohe kasutan ja lähen pikali, mulle aidab.
Go. telemedicine has multiple applications. And I think telemedicine is just a way to communicate better and to make more accurate recommendations again. Telemedicine could be applied to pathology, it could be applied to cardiac intensive care, it could be applied to dermatology, it could be applied to rheumatology, to every single specialty. Telemedicine can be used to deliver optimal care. In other words, telemedicine can be a virtual hospital. We have developed a very important tool, which is a telemedicine card that has a camera and in addition a computer also inside. And with that allowed us wireless to communicate within 30 or 40 seconds any miles away as long as they have internet services.
In the country, we only have about less than 200 board-certified pediatric dermatologists, and in this entire city, including about a 200-mile radius around the city, there are only 2 pediatric dermatologists who are board-certified. So as you can imagine, we have a huge need for getting new patients in and new patients who need consults to be seen. And sometimes there aren't enough of us to meet those needs. So we have developed a means by which we can do initial consultations via telemedicine, where in a secure fashion, a referring physician will actually download a digital image of the patient that they want our opinion about. They'll tell us a short story with their history, their medications and allergies, and we can log on and actually offer our advice, usually within a very short period of time, much shorter than would be the regular wait for that patient to come in as a new patient to our practice.
We know that clearly if you don't have experience often with something, then your skills wane over time, and there's multiple studies in the literature that show that. What we do know is that the more frequent you have refreshers, the better you're going to remember the techniques and the knowledge that come along with that. So I think again for these rural hospitals who might only see 4 to 5 sick kids a year, the more often they have education about it, the better prepared they're going to be when it actually happens. And again, telesimulation is a way to do that. They can't go through, a 2-day course every 3 months to keep up their skills because that's not efficient for time or cost. However, we can offer them a half-hour course once a month that reviews one particular topic via telesimulation, whether we're there, they're watching us, we're watching them and debriefing, and that way people can keep up their skills. It's what's kind of called a continuous model of learning, which is really where medicine is going, because we do know that you need more frequent refreshers.
The advantage of telemedicine is that the high-definition transmission provides us incredible clarity with regard to what we see. So in essence, we are at the bedside, even though the bedside is at a distance from Children's Hospital. So the advantages include that we can provide rapid, accurate, real-time advice and provide our experience and our expertise to the referring physicians and clinicians. There are people in this hospital beyond the emergency department that are available 24/7, and so telemedicine provides those clinicians in the outlying areas access to that pediatric expertise 24/7.
So using telemedicine for communication with referring facilities is inevitable. It's absolutely the way of the future. A lot of what you need to know to do critical care you can tell from the door of a room. You can see whether a child is in trouble or not in trouble. Because I can't expect any ER that doesn't routinely see children and that doesn't see a high volume of sick children to do a perfect job taking care of a very sick child. It's just impossible. And with our expertise, right on over their shoulder, we can help them.
Enam ja seekord ma pean minema. Ja hüvasti, sa tead, et mis meil oli mälestus, kuid tuleb alustada uuelt lehelt, sorry, ma ei suutnud kohaneda, ma pole sinu jaoks õige, oled väärt palju paremat, mina igavest üksindust, ehk tõesti oled päike, kuid sinu kõrval...
Have you ever heard of the terms telehealth or telemedicine and wondered what they meant? Maybe it has something to do with a cell phone or calling your doctor when you need a prescription? Meet Carol. Carol is the busy mother of 3 young children and a full-time program manager at a nonprofit center for youth. Carol is also the only child of her elderly mother, Irene, who lives 200 miles away. On any given day, Carol has to juggle school schedules, meetings, messages from her mother's caregiver, and after-school activities that leave her exhausted by the end of the day. At Carol's last checkup, she found out she has diabetes and needs to improve her diet, get more exercise, and reduce her stress. Carol needs a follow-up appointment to learn how to get her condition under control. To get the follow-up care she needs, Carol will have to take more time off from work, spend time in traffic, and pay for longer after-school care for her children. This all adds up to more money, more time, and more stress. How does Carol save time and money and still get access to safe, affordable health care? The answer is telemedicine. Meet Bill. Bill is a nurse practitioner at Siva Health, where telemedicine makes getting healthcare easier. Using a simple internet connection on her phone, tablet, or computer, Carol talks face-to-face with Bill and starts learning how to count carbs, measure proteins, and interpret food labels to create healthier meals for herself and her family. Bill uses creative charts to design a fitness plan that works for Carol's busy schedule and even shares videos on meditation to help lower her stress. Bill also uses telemedicine to connect with Carol's doctor and report her success week by week. No matter where she is, at home, in the office, or far away on vacation with her family, Carol's phone, tablet, or computer connects her to the diabetes care she needs and a provider she trusts. Thanks to Siva Health and the smart solution of telemedicine, Carol now understands diabetes far better than she ever did. She knows all the important signs and symptoms to watch out for and what to report when she returns to the doctor for her physical checkups. Carol doesn't have to take time off from work, spend time in traffic, pay expensive co-pays, or lose time with her children and family. That's telemedicine, and that's Siva Health, where smarter technologies make getting healthcare easier.